Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. But as you can see, we've already started here. Scholes. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that could set him on his way. Decent hit! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rodri. Conte. Rummenigge. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Forlan. Cafu. And it's Ed Nielsen. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Rummenigge. Haaland. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's green grass ahead of him. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu. And it's Scholes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Maldini. Nedved. Totti. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Ed Nielsen. Nedved. Maldini. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's hit it long. Nedved gets flagged offside. Rodri, who's set up one goal so far. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Scholes knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Maldini. And it's Nedved. Rummenigge. He is starved of space and time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some resolute defending there. Forlan. Roberto Carlos. Totti. Can he get it through? Priol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but
oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rummenigge is flagged offside. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Tunisia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff. No, it's Forlan. He's on Forlan! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Indonesia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Forlan is there and he can pick it up. Van Dijk. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And it's Del Piero. Great position here. Caught offside that time. Del Piero. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gullit. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. And Dijk calmly anticipates. Looking for the runner. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff might just make this. Nedved. Little pass back. Showing great feet there. Had a shot. And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
70,987.
Looking for options for movement. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cafu. It's full on! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Rodri engages and forces him off the ball. Now there's a fine ball. Nedved. Hullet. Forlan. Oh, he's burst through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He can run onto that, and he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is
It's
number
Ronaldinho.
10. Ronaldinho. Substitution.
And here's
taking
Roberto
place.
Carlos. Ronaldinho. Nedved. Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And the shot! He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that has left him in a heap. Well read, nice interception. Cafu. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Forlan. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Forlan. Back into the middle. And Dijk deals with that comfortably. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
There will
Look,
be
the
1
game is
minute
full of
added time.
ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the referee brings it to a close. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, after all of that, Jim,
Hello,
what are you
everybody,
thinking?
and
Yeah,
please
this
join
looked
me
the
in
most
wishing
likely
a
outcome,
happy
but we've
wedding
had a
anniversary
good
for one of
variety
our
in this
fan
game,
club members.
despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.